Hi, I'm Ruth and I'll be talking to you about type design.
Hello, my name is Dimitar and I will be talking about type design.
So we were tasked with creating our own typeface, so we could choose any sort of style that we wanted, and we started off with some initial sketches which we then took into digital iterations in glyphs and then produced a final typeface of all the letters and some numbers and punctuation and everything. I decided to do a script style typeface that could be used on packaging or greetings cards or for typographic logos. My typeface features joined up letters in a script style, so it looks like handwriting, which was the effect I was trying to replicate from my own hand lettering. It was quite challenging learning glyphs for the first time because it's sort of similar to Illustrator but not the same, and we had to draw all the letters out ourselves, which I found challenging to start with, but it became easier as I progressed through the project. Yeah, learning glyphs was really useful, and it was quite fun once you got the hang of it.
So my typeface, the final outcome was very fascinating since I had personally never designed a typeface before. I would say it was totally different to most of the typefaces I've seen, and it definitely had some graffiti influence, I would say, just because that's how actually my interest in design started. So my design process was divided in 3 stages. It was researching, planning, and designing. I explored different typefaces through websites and type foundries in order to understand how they work and are constructed. I sketched my own ideas for a typeface using different shapes. I worked with a software to design a number of characters and symbols. The most challenging aspect was probably sketching, but after all, I think I managed to produce a nice sketch which I later on managed to reproduce in Glyphs, which was the software I used for designing my typeface. I learned how much goes into creating just a simple bit of text, which most designers, I would say, take for granted. I believe we should take into account type designers and their work and learn to value it more. I have definitely improved my sketching and designing skills, and I have definitely learned a lot more from a new software that I'd be using in the future as well.
So throughout the project we had to consider a range of different aspects within type design, and it sort of came up with things that I hadn't thought about before, including how the letters join up with each other, the sort of outstrokes, terminals, consistency, which you had to keep an eye out for. So it was really about attention to detail. I've always been really interested in hand lettering and typeface design, and it's potentially something I might look into in my career further down the line. But it was really fun and something really different to all the other projects that you do on the course.
I believe it turned out great, and I will definitely try designing more in the future.